Hello, good morning, happy Monday. Yeah, it's Monday today. Oh, this is a fun screen. Uh, well, oh, it's probably because the other light's not on. Hold on, let me fix that. And also, let me double check that we're live on YouTube. We are. Yeah, okay, we're good to go there. And hello, Asitsu, how are you doing today? All right, give me a second. I'm gonna go turn on the other light. There we go. That makes it so much better. And we have a Zilby. So he'll be hanging out with us today. How are you all doing today? Hopefully you had a good weekend. I find that it's kind of funny. I'm starting an hour and a half a little bit later than the previous time, which I think I'm going to turn into my normal time because that's going to help me. Uh, I want to do a little bit more like sort of exercise and that type of stuff in between waking up and starting streaming. That hour there is probably going to be the better one to choose. So I'm going to do that before stream. So that's why I'm moving back by an hour and a half or so. And we'll be aiming for 4 hour streams or so. Maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, depending upon what we're working on, how things are going, what's going on in the week. This week is a little bit crazy for me. I have my parents are visiting on Wednesday, so I have like a bunch of stuff to do to get the house ready for them. I have my other job, which usually I do like on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm probably gonna try to do those earlier in the week, like today. So I don't know how long we're gonna go today. Maybe until like just noon or so. But that's all fun stuff. Let's see. Other fun things. I don't think I necessarily have any. So let's jump into the first activity. So initially the plan was just to work on only the Stream Manager application. But yesterday, I think, one of my I've worked with him before. So previous coworker, he um he posted to his let's see, Sika Education. Let me see if I can go find that. It's in my stars, so I have to go find where my star list is. Where do they put that these days? Your stars. Oh no, not my stars. Where's my list? Lists. Check out sometime. Here it is. So he's creating a course for teaching Git, and is actually teaching that either this upcoming weekend or next weekend. It's pretty soon. But this is a public repo, so anybody can go in and play around with it too. But he created a game, Shoots and Ladder, Git Shoots and Ladders, which is totally legally distinct from another game that sounds similar to that. Where is my Twitch? Let me put the link. Okay, here's that for Twitch. And here is that for YouTube. All right, so I figured we'd play around with this. Let me also send him a message in case he wants to join in. All right. So he may or may not stop by to sort of take a look at how things are going. He told me that he found a bug in it last night, and did a git push force, a git force push, git force push for it, which I thought was ironic for a Git lesson repo. But that is that. So let's see how this. I haven't looked at this at all, so it's completely blind for us. So we'll see how it goes. And I did get permission from him to do this live on stream too. Okay, so Git Chutes and Ladders. This game is a Git version of Chutes and Ladders that gives you an opportunity to practice using reset -- hard to move the Git head back and forth along a single branch. Is the mic cable on a maybe? I don't know. Let me check. I moved some things around, but I didn't think that I moved the power cable. Let me double check to see if there's weirdness there. So the answer was yes and no. How does this sound? Is this any better? I could monitor it if necessary. Keep talking, we'll see. It was not the robot voice this time, but the distortion every 20 seconds or so. Oh, that was interesting. That's such an interesting thing. I don't know what that is. All right, I'll keep talking. Let me know if it continues. I've got my monitoring headphones on standby. I got the new twisted cable. So maybe it should help with any distortion, but I don't know. We've been having weird issues with it where it's like perfectly fine until like, it's sitting next to a power cable or something else. This time it wasn't next to the main power cable, but next to one of the power cables for one of the other things, like the I have a switch on my desk, so I think it was that. It's good now? Excellent. That's good to hear. Napreshar, hello, how are you doing today? It's good now? Excellent. That's good to hear. Okay, so the game, Git Chutes and Ladders. This game is a Git version of Chutes and Ladders that gives you an opportunity to practice using reset hard to move the Git head back and forth along a single branch. Fork and clone this repository. Okay, sure. Let's do this one at a time. And I could just use SSH, that's fine. Wait, did it say fork? Oh, fork and clone. Sure, let's fork. I'll fork it into... I'll fork it into mine. Had to think about that name for a solid moment to realize it was Snakes and Ladders. Never heard of Chutes and Ladders before. Yeah, it's from what I understand, it's legally distinct from Shoots and Ladders because there's no relationship to the board game at all besides the fact that they're moving up and down, and that's it. But we can't. I don't think he could use the name, especially since he's using this in a like courses that you can like paid in-person courses that you can take from him. But okay, so we got this. Now I can clone you. So I actually have a special place for clones. So forks. Okay, let's cd into get Shoots and Ladders. All right, what's next? Okay, run new game to begin the game. All right. New game. Fatal, ambiguous argument start. Unknown revision or path not in the working tree. I'm in there, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Let's see. You're not. Okay, we have new game there. Oh, is that a shell script? Hold on. Let's take a look at what this is. New game. That is a shell script. Okay, so check dependency. So what was it that failed here? Ambiguous argument start. Oh, get reset hard start. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hold on. So, you know what the problem is? I only have the main branch here because when I forked it, I didn't fork. Oh, there's no other branches. Oh, there is a tag here. So wait, when you fork, do you not get the tags? Oh, okay. Hold on. Can I? Can I refork it or update the fork? No forked. Wait, what? Hold on. So this is mine. Can I update this easily? Oh, you know what I can do? I bet I can create an upstream. Okay. Oh, sync fork. No, that won't let me pull down everything else. I could, yeah, let's just do that. Let's delete and refork. So, let's see, delete this repo. That is mine. Unexpected bad things will happen. No, we'll be fine. I understand. Oh, but it wants me to authenticate with mobile. Okay, so that was fork. Okay, so that's deleted. Let's head back to Shoots and Ladders. Am I trying some random projects? No, I am not. So this was shared to me from a ex-coworker that I have and a friend, and he's teaching this. And he basically was saying like, "Hey, everybody who wants to take a look at this, it's a game to play to learn moving around with Git." And I thought that was pretty fun. It might be a fun thing to do here. I asked him for permission. He said absolutely yes. He'd love to have this out here. So I'm going to give him feedback that we have to not copy the main branch only, because that's kind of important. Yeah, it's a game to learn Git. Yeah. Which could be, depending upon how this could be really awesome. Let's do this again. Also, hi Skimmus and hi Shandu. All right, so let's go ahead and quit you. I want to see back. That is mine, right? Yeah. Already exists, because I need to get Chutes and Ladders, remove you, and do this again. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, the YouTube channel has a lot of good stuff. Thank you for that. Yeah, I do have like a few free courses on there and a couple other things. Plus, all these stream VODs go on there too. I'm starting to plan and try to figure out some videos that I can do that are more like, you know, more off stream, more, I don't know if like edited is the right word, but like more focused on just like one topic. I don't know if like it would be like a video essay type thing or just some like talking point or something else. I'm thinking about that and trying to figure that out. But that will eventually go on there as well. Okay, so CD into Chutes and Ladders. Let's go ahead. So if we remember, we have a run. It was what? New game. There we go. Okay. So we did new game here. A new game to begin the game. Roll the virtual dice by running roll, and then move the current git head to the indicated commit. Repeat until you're on the 100th space. Okay. When you get to the 100th space and roll, you've won. Commit results and push it up to your remote. That's why we need to fork this, is because we're going to be making changes to the repo. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's take a turn. We do a roll. You rolled at 8. Move to space 8. Okay, so move the current git to the indicated commit. All right, hints. To find the git hash of the space you want to move to, you'll need to use git log. Git log only shows commits that are early than your current, so earlier than your current commit. You can use git reset hard list to get back to a commit. There you can see all 100 commits. To find the correct commit hash and git reset hard to move to it, you can use JK and control U to scroll git history. I believe that's only if it throws you into a Vim like, right? It like depends upon what your system is, like what you've got configured. You do quit git log. You can use git reflog to see previous commits you've been on. You can restart the game by running new game again. Okay. So we want to, okay, so let's do a git log. What is he suggesting? Git log only shows commits that are earlier than yours. Or we could then git reset hard to go back to the list. Okay, so there's a list commit. So if I just do git log. Oh, like literally 0 and initial commit. Does that mean that there's... I'm only seeing one, so I need to go to all of them. So head is main tag start. We have the initial commit. Okay, so this is where Kyle started, and then it went into here as space 0, I assume. So that's the start space. Oh, earlier than your commit. Oh, got it. Okay. So then to find all commits, we need to git reset hard get reset dash dash hard list to get to the full list of commits. Okay, so get reset hard, and then the it's list. Head is now at that. This can see all commits. So you can now do get log, and we see, okay, so we're at 0. So if what did we move to space 8. Okay, get log, and so we want to move to space 8. 8 here, so this is our commit hash. We can copy the entire thing, or I believe I can just copy the first like little bits of it that are fairly unique. And so we can do a get checkout to you. Oh, did I not want get switch? Okay, you're in detached head mode. Oh, it wants me to get reset hard to move to it. Okay, so get reset hard into there. Let's see, we can do that. You can use get reflog to see previous commits you've been on. So these are okay. These are all the ones that I've been on. So we started at head. Oh, we ran start, then we went to list. Oh no, it's the opposite way. So we started here at the main. We went to start, then we went to list, and now we're at this one. Cool. That's a cool system. So then we can do another turn again. So roll, and we're just moving back and forth, and that's the practice for Git. That's pretty nice. Shandu, okay, so you have a question. If you make a mini course or a course for Free Code Camp YouTube, you might get some new viewers. What is the method that one would be able to get on to that channel? Like, because I have seen some even Rust developers do courses there. I have no idea how to like how to request that or like get a meeting with that. I will add that to my list to maybe look into, like maybe send a message to them. So we'll see. We'll do a collab with Free Code Camp. Okay, I need to email them or something. You think just doing a git log list should be enough for any commit to get the full commit history without reset hard every time? Let's try that. So if I do a git, here, let's roll again. You rolled a 5. Move to space 13. So okay, we need to go to space 13. Now if I do a git log, we only see the ones before, so that's fine. Doing a git log list. Oh yeah, that does give me that. That's pretty cool. What's the ... give me? So if I do git log list, oh, that also gets that from me. Huh. That's interesting. Hold on, I'm gonna give him some feedback. Actually, you know what? We could do a pull request for this. And we have you, although I'm constantly like moving branches back and forth, so we should probably do this in the browser because my terminal is going to be a little bit weird with where I am. So I'm on the main branch. We're in here. Let's go ahead and open up VS Code in a browser. Okay, and for README, I want to fork and clone this repository. Note that is it like that? Wonder how I would do something like this. Note that, or maybe just do this in here. You will need to bold, uncheck the clone the main branch only. Checkbox. Okay, run new game to begin the game. Run the virtual dice by running roll and then moving. Okay, so then more hints. So to find the get hash of the space you want to move to, you'll need to use get log. Get log only shows commits. Their earlier commit. You can use this. You can use ref log, and then okay. So we can also say you can use get log. Overlaid. Hello. How are you doing today? You got to go. Oh wait, I missed some previous message from you. Let's see. It's been a while. You won't stay for long. You want to ask how often do I stream and when? These days I've been streaming on Mondays and Tuesdays, and I'm starting around 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time, which is let's see, 9:30, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and I'm going for around 4 hours or so. Sometimes a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more. Oh, thank you for that, Shandu. I'm going to store that email away before it gets lost to the annals of time or something like that. Where is my? Copy that and throw that in here. So, okay, perfect. Thank you for that. Oh, you can do git log a -- b to get the commit history between commits A and B. So .. list is everything reachable from the tag list. Okay, and overlaid, that's 17:30, so that's like a 5:30 for you. Nice. Okay, so that's a nice like after work type stream then. And thank you for stopping by and saying hi. And have a great rest of your Monday. You want to do with Free Code Camp? Yeah, I'd love to do something with Free Code Camp. They like I've created some courses in the past, so I'd be happy to do another course with them, like just one of the ones that I've already done, or something else. And like I know that oh, did that just start? As in progress. Well, hold on. I'll respond to you again later. All right, welcome back. Anyways, so Kiss Keller, hello. How are you doing today? So you mentioned you want to do something with Freed Code Camp. Yeah. So it was mentioned that I might be able to reach out to them and try to get a collab going with them, which would be amazing. I would love that. And there's several courses I've done in the past, and I think any of them would be decently good to do with Free Code Camp. I've seen them do anything from decently short tutorials or courses all the way to like like almost a day amount, like a course. Like it was like 20 hours long or something, all in one video. So I can definitely do that. The question is like, what would it be that I would do? There's a lot of different things that we could play around with. So I'll have to like sort of decide what it is. Maybe we could do something with Axum, because getting more people sort of like exposed to that would be amazing. I don't know. Could be with you all as well. There's a lot of web dev at Free Code Camp, so staying there might be a good idea. Rust from Zero to Hero kind of tutorial, possibly, yeah. There's other things that we could potentially do too, like it could just be an introduction to Rust, or something there. Like the main audience is not Rust based, so I would have to keep that in mind when choosing what course to pitch to them. But reaching out and chatting with them first might be just the best way to sort of like discover, hey, what are they thinking they're missing? Yeah, I recently learned from somebody who's into sales that we generally get 2 pitches. That seems to be the limit. You get 2 pitches, and if you don't successfully pitch by the second time, you're probably not going to get a third. But what you do have is unlimited questions. So I don't think I'm going to start by just like blindly pitching something. I'll probably start an email by just introducing myself and then asking if, like, you know, would they be open to a collab, and if so, what would, you know, what are they interested in? Is there anything they're missing? Something like that. And I can keep on asking questions until eventually it's like, okay, now I think I can answer the problem that you have. I don't know if they have a problem. They might not have problems. They might just, you know, ask me to create something and do that. But I kind of need to know that before I just blind pitch. So that's the idea. All right, so here's what we did. You can use gitlog --list to see all the commits without needing to move your head. You know what we can do? We can move this up here. We could just, oh, you know what we can do? We can tab this in one more here. So you can use gitlog --list to see all the commits without needing to move your head. Like that. There. I like that a little bit more. All right. So I will potentially commit these all in later. So let's continue on with the game. So where we're going to space 13. Now, we do that. We go to 13. Oh, okay. Okay, that kind of works. And this is it. So it's what was it? Is we're gonna get reset hard to you. Okay, let's roll again. We rolled an 8, moved to space 21. So far we haven't encountered any shoots that that would send us back down. So that's good. Let's do a git log. Now, here, like, I'm wondering, like the part, like the developer part of me is wondering, like, I wonder if I could like script, like, or figure out, like, I don't think that like if I could do git log. So what did he name those other ones? Can I actually, oh, they're just commits, right? So yeah. I already forgot. It was 21. Yeah, there's nothing else about these. They're just commits. Okay, I'm curious about when we're gonna hit a shoot. I really like the repeating aspect of the get reset hard, because we're gonna have to, you just get practice with this until like it's now muscle memory to do the get reset hard, which is pretty awesome. All right, let's roll again. We found a ladder. We go to space 42. Excellent. Well, that's good. Now, if I get log list and I pipe this to ripgrep 42, the problem is that this commit is not necessarily the commit that I want to go to, because this only shows the lines around it. Can I update? Can I set ripgrep to show me certain lines around it? Oh, I don't think I can. Oh, prints a preview for lines exceeding the configured max column. Okay, when max columns flag is, it will default complete replace any line that is too long with a message. Oh no, that's not what I want. Oh, but you know what I can do? I can go straight to the line number. That could help out. It's not perfect. Results the transcoding, not the original data. Okay, so that's not the byte offset. I don't think is what I want either. Oh, -C. Did I miss that? There's so much here. Okay, hold on. Man, grep. Okay, so it's the context flag. So the num lines before and after each match. Okay, so if I do, let's try this again. So I want get log. So if we find this line, so I want 1, 2, 3, 4 before. So we're gonna do a ripgrep. Get log ripgrep C4, and we're searching for. Now, can I do something like tab 42? I don't know if it's actually a tab or just a bunch of spaces, like something like that. Oh, perfect. Which gives me this commit. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. All right. So we have that. That brings me here. So I want to do a get reset hard to you. We found a ladder. What's the chance we're gonna finish this game without ever finding a shoot? That'd be pretty amazing. The other thing that we can do for this is I want to make a temporary alias. We're going to call this getlog. Do I have one? What is GL? GL is get pull? Huh, interesting. Oh yeah, GL is get pull. Okay, so I think I can rename that. Let's create a temporary new GL. And that is going to be getlog list. We're going to pipe that to rip grep C, give me 4. And then I want 4 and then oh, you know what I probably want? I probably want to do this as a function, don't I? Because I don't think oh wait, know what? This will be fine. Like that. And then I put in the number. So if I do that, oops. Single lines. With the double there. Okay, so if I now do GL42. Okay. I probably want a function for this. So, what is it? How do you create functions? Is it just function like that? Function GL. I don't think that really matters. And then we're going to do get log list pipe to rip grep C4 4 and then we do $1 for the first thing that we pass in. And okay, so now if I do GL42 no such file or oh. What did I do wrong here? Let me try ripgrep C $1. Oh, I was hoping that would work. What did I get wrong with this? Get log list. Oh, or do I want to let's see, that pipes into you. Oh, can I use this in a pipe? I actually thinking about it more, I don't know if I've ever used a variable inside of the pipe side. It's usually over here on the left side of the argument that I'm creating. I mean, I could also take get log list and throw that into a variable, and then rep grep C, or even like a temporary file. Something like that might work for us, but that seems to be a little bit too much. I would really love to get this working. If I just do here, function, try it, echo $1 just to be. Ripgrep requires at least one pattern to execute a search. Oh, interesting. Am I missing like a is it positional args? I don't remember. Okay, now, oh, I'm in ZSH too, aren't I? So ZSH function. How to function. Oh, am I missing curly brackets? think I'm missing curly brackets. So if I do function GL like that, then we do, here, we'll do echo $1 just to sort of make sure that it's working. We'll do a git log, list, pipe to rip grep, C4, $1, GL42. Huh, yeah, that doesn't like that. And if I just do rip grep like 42, hard code like that, that works. Oh, we could do grep 42, although that's not. Oh, can we get dash dash grep to use? Okay, so man git log. Okay, grep pattern. Oh, but that's not going to limit the commits output to ones with a log message that matches the specific. Oh, I think you're right. Okay, so if I do a git log list grep to 42. Why did that give me nothing? Because they have spaces? Because if I do that, we get U. If I want to take this 99, for example, yeah, that doesn't find it. But it has to be equal. Equal 42. It doesn't like equal either. Oh, it's a regular expression. It's a, yeah, so I have to do this. So you are ambiguous argument 99. Unknown revision path. Huh. Yeah, if I tried something like that doesn't give me anything at all. We know it's in there, but it says it needs to be a regular expression too. So like maybe that. No. It's Oh wait, that works for you? Oh, I wonder if it's the weird whatever version of Git that I have on the Mac. I'm reading on 239.3. I mean, that would be pretty cool if I can get that to work, but we're going to spend more time on this than we are going to spend on the actual game, which is totally a programmer thing to do, isn't it? 2451. Oh yeah, that's not that far back from this. Yes, that's weird. What's the exact command you did? Grepping the log is a very old feature. Makes sense. People would probably want to grep through logs pretty nicely. So if I do git log list, we're going to grep. Now, I tried like 42. Try to equal 42. Git log. That doesn't give me anything. Okay, so I can't use spaces like that. It needs to be a single line, a single word there. You don't need to be the difference like with a string or something else. Yeah, okay, so you did git log .list -- grep 42. Yeah, and had the git. Also, UUID7, hello. How are you doing today? And Abby Knight, hello. Looks like it should be git log. Oh, I put it on the other side. So git log grep equals 42 list. No, it doesn't like that. Wait. What did I? Okay. Git log grep 42 list. So same problem here, where we get nothing. You didn't do it with list, and it worked for you. So if I do that, so that works. But where am I? We're going to. We found a ladder. Did I roll again? Okay, so we found a ladder, go to 42. I found that, and then we fell into this pattern. So I haven't rolled again. So here, let's roll again. And okay, we rolled a 9. We're going to space 51. Nice. So if I want to find 51, it doesn't exist because it's after my current commit. So if I want to find 51, I would need to move. Let's see. Can I git log list grep 51? Ooh, that works. So just not the ... Okay, that gives me so then let's get reset hard to you. Let's update this. Okay, so you can use git log -list, see all your commits. Search commits with the grep. Be what? Git log grep option. Okay, so we're on space 51, halfway through. Let's roll again. Going to space 67. So we're gonna git log list grep 67. Head on there. Okay, nice. Yeah, so Abby, I think you're definitely right. I think that ... broke it. We needed to just ignore the ... Okay, so get reset. Okay, so let's do so we're there. We're going to roll again. Rolled a 6. move to 73. This is like worse than the normal board game because we can't see the chutes or the ladders. So we don't know how good or bad it is until we hit the roll. And then it's either really great or really horrible when we're suddenly down back to like space 1 or something like that. Okay, so we're let's go to space 73. Now let's create our function again. So we're gonna do function. Good luck like that. So we are going to do get log list grep. Oh, and I don't even need the space. I think the space or the not space works just fine. It's like that, $1. And now I can do, I want to go to 73. I was hoping that would work. Get log list grep equals. Oh, ripgrep 73, no such file. It's trying to find ripgrep? Why is it trying to find that? We can put quotes around the 1, maybe. Yeah, it's trying to execute that. Well, that's too bad. And it's definitely not what I want to do. I want to like just have that be in a variable that I use. For ZSH functions, I don't need to pull anything in, right? I could just do star like that. That might work. Maybe that's better, but it is attempting to do something with 3 as well. Oh, wait, do I not use the function keyword? Maybe I don't use the function keyword. Also, ads are starting any second. Let's try this. Defining function based upon alias. Oh, it doesn't like that. Okay, so defining function based on alias GL. I don't want to base it on alias GL. Parse error. Okay, so let's do. We'll do GLL. So if I do GLL 73, that finds it. There we go. That's what I wanted. I'm curious if the 1 would work fine now. Yeah, now that works just fine. So I was creating the function incorrectly. You don't use the function keyword. You use and apparently I can't create it if it already exists as an alias. So I could probably delete that alias too. I don't remember how to do that in ZSH. But not really a problem. All right. Welcome back, everybody. We've got I've now got the function working. It's GLL for this one, and this is what we've got here. The $1 is working correctly. I just had to not use the function keyword, and I needed to make sure there wasn't an alias over the function because it didn't like that at all. Okay, so that being said, let's go ahead. Oh, what is the output of that function? Sure. So if we look at that, the output is this. Let's go ahead and roll. Oh, try your one line above. Where was it? It was, oh, git log the format. Yeah. Let's, before we roll, let's try recreate our function. Or here, I'll, where is it? What? Okay. Copy and paste did not like that. Git log, we're gonna format. Oh, format to one line. Yeah, that makes sense. So one line. Oh, okay. We're pulling out awk here. So then we're gonna grep. So that's we can, should we grep or rip grep? We can rip grep to 42. Just grep, okay. Grep to 42. And then we're gonna pipe that into awk, which for those of you who have never been a systems administrator, you may never have used awk. Awk is a fun little programming language that you can use in the terminal like this. And the only thing that I've ever done with it before is exactly this thing where we're printing out the right column. So we're printing out this column 1, right? So where the commit message is 42, print out that. And if anybody wants to sort of verify that that's exactly what this is, if we do for 42, 63C1, 63C1. So perfect. So if we take you, we're going to do GLL, throw you in there. Grep will now be $1 like that. Shouldn't that be single quotes? I don't think it did, but you're probably right. Probably should be single quotes. I don't really remember that much anymore. So 42. Huh. No, we lost it if I did single quotes. Okay. Now I only get that. Wait a second. What did I do? Oh, is it because we lost the $1 there? Oh, is it because $1 is, oh yeah. Yeah, okay, double quotes means that will be evaluated. That won't be evaluated. If I get that, I could swear is the previous one. Oh, because I copied that out. Okay, so this just gives me the correct hash. Okay, so this is fine. GitLog can also do this all by itself. So yeah, then the next suggestion, Skimmis, is we could just do GitLog. We can grep to 42, for example. We can format this is %h list. Okay, so give me the hash. give me in a list format. And then, oh, there was the one line too, right? What was the one line that you used? It was -- format. Let's see, format list. How do I do two of them together? So can I do one line, comma? No. Okay, for formats. How do I get the one line? Pretty print the contents, the commit logs. Oh, I could do -- pretty one line. Okay. So hold on. Nope. Oh. Pretty equals one line. Well, okay, that didn't like give that to me what I want. Use capital H for the full hash. Yeah. That could give me that. Yeah, why is it always open the pager? Is there no pager. Okay, so instead of pretty one line, I want no pager. No, it didn't like that, unless that needs to be before the format. Oh, it doesn't like that there. I could put it before. Okay, so how about this? Nah, it doesn't like no pager anywhere. Yeah, and I don't have a section for pager. Oh, okay. So if the format is set to autofoo and the pager's use, it'll be set to that. Okay, so pager's on get. Okay. Got it. So we can do get no pager log. We're going to log list. Oh, log list is the end. We're going to grep for 42. We're going to format, and the format is capital H for the entire thing. We're going to go for list. There we go. Okay. Can I get like a new line on this too? No. Okay, so that gives me the commit that I'm looking for. So if we go back to GLL, we're going to do get no pager log grep $1 format $H list there, like that. So now I can do GLL like 72 and we get you. Perfect. Okay. Well, this makes it nice. And I should be able to now use this to switch over to it too, which is good. We're going to test that out next. All right, so let's roll. We rolled a 3. We're moving to space 76. Okay, so let's try this now. Want to get reset hard to GLL 76. And we've switched over to that. Okay, Nice, which means that let's say I want to create a get reset hard function. So we can have get reset hard, which I don't think that exists, right? So get reset hard. Wait, if this command not found, man, what is get reset hard? Oh, that's already a get reset. Is that an alias? That is an alias. Can I alias get reset hard equals, like, can I Isn't there a way to like remove an alias? Or wait, do I do it with just like that? No. Unalias? Oh yeah. Get reset hard. Perfect. Okay, so we haven't rolled yet. So I want to do a get reset hard function where we're gonna do a get reset hard, and then we're gonna do GLL $1. So now that part is automated. So if we roll this, we rolled an 8, moved into space 84. We do get reset hard for 84. Now we moved up to 84. I don't have to do anything else. It just sort of does it for me, which is great. Perfect. All right, let's roll again. Roll a 10, move to space 94. All right. We're so close to 100. What is the chance we're going to win without hitting a shoot? We have not gotten a shoot at all. We've gotten one ladder, but no shoots. And we got a decent ladder too. Okay, we rolled a 2, moved to space 96. I do know that in that like original game, I don't know if the ladders and shoots are in the same place. But like in the original game, wasn't there like a ladder on like the second to last space or something like that? So like you're like, yes, I've got there, and then you go all the way back to the beginning because of course you do. All right. 96. Hey, we rolled a 4, moved to space 100. Not sure how much you learned about get accept log from this. I think I'm guessing that's what it's probably teaching, is just get log and moving head back and forth. That's the only thing I can think about. So we got there. Let's get reset hard to 100 and roll. You won in 13 moves with no mistakes. Oh, so it's okay. So what this is testing, so this game is testing that you can move your head around back and forth, and it's making sure that you haven't made a mistake while moving your head back and forth. You learn that anyone wishing to re-implement the get command should find something else to do, which like isn't that, we learned that before when we re-implemented get ourselves from scratch. But yeah, so this game, if you want practice doing get reset hard and moving back and forth, then I think this game is great for practicing that. And this is not for practicing your like getting committing or anything else. It's a micro lesson just for get reset hard, essentially, is what this is. And get log and get reset. But that's pretty cool. Now, okay, you can also search commits, and we can do all this stuff. I guess we can see the ref log. So to see how many turns we took. But yeah, I think it's just a log. And that's what it does say this right here. This is a Git version of Chutes and Ladders that gives you an opportunity to practice using reset hard to move GitHead back and forth along a single branch. So that's really what this is. I bet he has other repos for other things. That's nice. Cool. Okay, so that is done. Let me go ahead and my message for you is updated. Let's see. Claire added clarification for forking and 2 hints. Okay, this will be committed and pushed immediately to the main branch because we're in a browser. And how do I exit out of this again? I want to go back to GitHub. Stop. Take me from, is it just github.com? Oh yeah. Okay, so I just changed it from github.dev to github.com. And I can PR this. No default remote repository. Can I PR this from, let's see, contribute. Okay, so go to Sika Education from here, add clarification. Okay, so play through the game live on Twitch. No shoots at all. Ran into one problem where when we fork, we need to fork all tags as well as the main branch. The main branch will be the only fork by default. Community, do you want credit? I'm happy to give you all credit here. So let's see, we had Asitsu and Skimus. You were, let's see, Asitsu and Skimus and Abby Knight. You were both helping me with that. So community members, I don't remember what if you have yeah, let me know if you want credit and share me your Git username and I will add you in here. Okay, community members suggested using git log list and grep to make searching a bit faster. And yeah, maintainer can edit and do all that stuff. We just have those. That's great. Let's go ahead and create the pull request. And then I can update that later with your usernames if you want it. Otherwise, we'll just leave it like this. Okay, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and change what we're working on. All right, so we're going to switch over to the Stream Manager. Oh, and I came up with another thing that we can do with Stream Manager. Another thing off of here is a to-do list. Do we have that? We have hello list. Let's see. Yeah, to-do list. So I was thinking like a to-do list for what we're working on stream, which is like, think of today's one. It could be like checking out like cool Git game and then Stream Manager or something like that. That we can just have on the right or left or somewhere on the stream, and then I can click these on or off. And these don't need to be events at all. These are just like do something. I think like a lot of these might even be independent applications that get called from the Stream Manager, or maybe not even part of it at all. I'm not really sure. But okay, I'm going to, let's see, how long is it before the next ad break? Ad starts in 5 minutes. Okay. During this next ad break, I think I'm going to go ahead and take a break with that. Zilby's still here, so I don't need to go search for him. But I'll go and stretch my legs. We'll reset mentally. To do, create a to do. Yeah, exactly. It's the perfect to do system, right? It's just like, hey, to do all the things. Create the to do all the things. Yeah, that something like that. Oh, when I was like sending these events here too. Now, can I let's see. You know, something else that would be really nice to throw in here is auto login with Axum server. That would be really nice also to have. And I kind of want to do that because we have to restart this so many times. I kind of want to do this up here. I think I'm going to start working on that. And I have an idea because I think if we have a sender and I pass that into the Axum server, then that should just work, right? And so the Twitch events listener I have like the source auth and everything here. So yeah, WebSocket handler and all that stuff. And so this is where when we run this, yeah, it asked me to go to the URL in my paste buffer. I would want to also start a web server behind the scenes when we run this. So that way it just does the thing we want to. And that web server can quit out as soon as we're done with it because we don't need it running anymore. But if I can, I'll throw it into a thread, which makes sense. All right. I took like a minute and a half up. I think I'm going to go ahead and see. Not really ads, full ads yet. I think I'm going to go take like a 5 minute or so break. I'll be back. Ads should run and finish by the time I get back, I'm hoping. Hopefully. So with that, I will see you in a few minutes and we'll continue working on this. All right. We're almost done with the ads. Around 30 seconds left, and then we'll continue on. Now I'll be able to update wherever this is trying to head, but I'm curious now. Where are you trying to send me? Okay, you're trying to send me to 8080, localhost 8080. All right, and I think ads are done. Welcome back, everybody. I am back too, and we're gonna go ahead and jump back into the stream manager. I think we spend like an hour and a half on this, and then I'll probably end the stream so I can go do some laundry and other things. Maybe about an hour, because I think I need to get it going before everything become the electricity becomes super expensive, because I have to do that before essentially, like, 1, it becomes a little bit more expensive, then 3 it becomes really expensive. Yeah, so let's see. So now I want to create a new project in here, and we'll create a workspace for this. So if I do a cargo new, and this would be a library, right? So it's going to be a library for we can call this like the auth server, like catch auth or something like that. Okay, so it created that as a package. There's the catch auth there. And then in my cargo.toml, I need a workspace. Isn't it just workspace? Okay, so workspace like that. Conflicting keys. And isn't it just like members? Wait, do I already have a workspace? Oh, I do have. Okay, there's a workspace up there. Oh, wait. Is that new? Is this new where Rust will automatically add the workspace in for you? Also, I don't like that it's at the top. But that's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, so that being said, I think I would prefer it more to be okay, workspace like that. We'll do members. And this is catch auth. I like that format a little bit better. Okay, and so if we go into catch auth, we have our source lib. I don't know if I'm going to need any testing stuff for this. We're going to want to add in. We're going to want to add in. Let's see. What do I want? We're going to have an async function. I guess we'll just call this like run or like start server. If we do that, I'm betting I'm going to need a result on this. And then let's go ahead and you'll go into catch auth. Cargo add error. Okay, so we'll use error result. Right now, I don't have anything that I'm returning from this. So we'll just return an okay that. That's great. Start server. So I should be able to start using this, I guess, like kind of using this. Let's actually have an print line. So this will be starting auth server to catch the return URL to catch response from Twitch. I accidentally hit Q again. Catch off that. Okay, so we have you. I did save you properly. Oh, and then you need to be public, don't you? So public async function like this. We're going to go to the main library and then in run. Okay, so get token, which means we need to start this here. So your start server. Okay, so can I do use what was the name? What was the name? Is catch auth. Catch auth. It's not finding it. That's not great. What is this called? This is it's not that either. I don't have to mod you because let's see, this is in Oh, we have to okay, so catch auth is an error. I also have to add you into dependencies. That's what the other thing is. So we have catch auth. We'll do path equals catch auth. I think that's what we need to do. Now, this should work the way we expect it to. Catch auth, start server. We will await. We'll context you. Now, the problem is that this isn't what I want you to do, because what I really want you to do is start a thread for this, don't I? And now I do have this sender right here, but I'm going to want a different sender, aren't I? To create. Let's see. Tokyo can do this, right? I can say Tokyo spawn. Spawns a new asynchronous task, returning a join handle for it. The provided future will start running in the background immediately when spawn is called, even if you don't await the returned join handle. Okay, perfect. That's kind of what I want because I don't really care about this. We're just gonna like let it sit there and do its thing forever. So I mean, I guess we can grab it. So this is gonna be the catch auth server. Tokyo spawn. You are a async block. Okay, you're just a future. Which means I guess I could just run this, right? So we can just say catch auth, start server. That gives me the join handle result. I think that's fine, right? So if I do that, I don't actually care if we need to await this ever. And so if we run this, there we go. Okay, starting auth server to catch response from Twitch, and then the authenticate. Now, this is just sort of exiting right away, which is not necessarily what we want, but we need to go remind ourselves how to do something with Axum. Does Axum have a website yet? 075. I feel like, see, it's been 2 months. No, they don't have a website yet. Okay, fine. All right, so we'll pull in Axum. So let's see, I'm gonna need Axum. I wonder if I need anything else really. Because we're not doing a main, because this is just in an async function on its own. I can do tracing. Tracing might be good for us to have. Okay, let's do cargo add tracing subscriber. Okay, so we do tracing subscriber format init. Forgot I have to restart the LSP. Okay, tracing subformat format init. Build our application with a route. Okay, so we're going to create a new router. So router new. And then we have our routes. So that our router equals router new. And then we'll throw routes on there later. It's probably going to yell at us until we have something on here that it cares about. Where is this going? This is going to localhost. Oh, it's just going to slash. Okay. So that's actually pretty simple. Create a route. So to slash. And this is a get, I believe. Did that pull that in? Oh, it did pull in routing get. Okay. Get, and then I need the actual function. So I have an async get code async function. Okay, so we throw that in there, then you're happy. Right, we have to create our listener with the TokyoNet TCP listener, which means that we need Tokyo. And I need net. I don't think I need the multi-thread and the macros. I might just need the net. I keep on hoping that, because I keep on remembering that Helix did update to supposedly I don't need to restart anymore. If I just resave, will that be enough for me to like now be able to grab Tokyo stuff? What are you upset about? Yeah, type annotations. You'll figure it out soon. So Tokyo Net. Can't find Tokyo. And is this? Yeah. So our listener. There it is. Tokyo Net. It's the TCP listener. And we're going to bind. And now you're doing 0000. You need to do something with the LSP workspace command, right? Do I? It doesn't work with the non-workspaces too. I don't remember seeing anything about that in the notes, but maybe I missed it. Is it working for you? Let's see. Do I want to bind this to like true 000? I don't think I need to. I think I can just go to actual localhost. And then you're gonna bind to port 8080. And then we're gonna have to await and unwrap you. Okay, so we will await. Context is listening on port. And question you. Okay. Not sure. I've never seen the REST analyzer work without a restart on Cargo Toml update. VS Code, when you update Cargo Toml, does restart Rust Analyzer for you by default now, I believe. So, yeah, you do need to have Rust Analyzer restarted, but I think it does it for you. Okay, so we have our listener, and then I want to Axum serve listener and then the app. So, Axum serve listener and a router. And then the context here is serving Twitch code catcher. Like that. Okay. Yeah, I do remember it was really nice when they eventually add that in. It's been a couple years, but only that. Okay, so this starts an actual server now. And now it's not really doing anything. We're just listening to that, and then you're not doing anything. Let's see. If I do, what was it? It was like, okay, so we have tracing. Let's see, cargo add. Yeah, there's also just tracing. How do I do tracing again? It's like tracing. It's not event. It's Oh, is it tracing log or something? Let's see, I could just do trace. We could do warning, info. Oh, right. We can do like a debug. So here, let's do a debug, and we're just get code get code handler called. So if we rerun this, we should see the logs, the first log come out of the starting auth server. We should not see the next one until I hit that again. I hit it with the browser. Perfect. Okay, so that's in here. So now if I paste you in, oh, because you're listening. Okay, so you're waiting until I get the paste, which is not what I want. So in get user token, paste in the entire URL. Okay, so get the response URL. So many messages just came through on my devices. No, stop. It's really loud. Okay, so get response URL. I want to go to references. Okay, yeah. So I generate the URL. Creating a clipboard instance. We authenticate to Twitch by navigating to the URL, copy to your paste buffer. I then don't want to do that. I could clear the clipboard, that's fine. Let's see, your response URL. Oh, then I probably want to wait until I get the response from the URL in here. Okay, so this is, let's see. I'm gonna want a message in here, but I think to begin with, we're just gonna, let's just, should I bail? I don't want to bail. I want to maybe cause like an infinite loop. I want to pause and halt. So I just want to make sure that this comes in. Okay, so authenticate to Twitch. We're waiting on here. Right. Yeah, okay, so it gave me the, oh, it did not. Okay. Oh, because I cleared the clipboard before I had a chance to actually see what it was. So that wasn't right. What? Okay, are you still clipboard instance? I put it in there. I'm not clearing you anymore. So authenticate to Twitch by navigating to the URL, copying my paste buffer, and I have nothing in my paste buffer. Yeah, I have nothing in there. Oh, come on. Is my infinite loop wrecking things? Let's try. Okay, so if I don't want to do infinite loop, let's I can bail and cause an error, but I don't want to do that until a little bit of time passes. You know what we can do? We'll just go straight to what I really want to do in the end, which is I want to have a sender and a receiver. So we want another event. Now in main, we're creating that with this. I'm creating that with an MPSC channel, but if I remember correctly, there is another type of channel from Tokyo that we can use, right? So can I say whatever you are? Is one shot channel, Tokyo Sync broadcast channel, create a bounded multi-producer, multi-consumer channel where each cent value is broadcast to all active receivers. I don't know if I care about that. Okay, so this is Tokyo Sync. A multi-producer, single consumer queue for sending values between asynchronous tasks. Okay, let's do that. Channel. Okay, and that gives me a sender and receiver, exactly the same thing. So this is gonna be code sender code receiver. Expected one argument. A buffer. Oh, I have to give it a buffer? Am I doing this right? I feel like maybe this is like a behind the scenes method. Tokyo Rust channel. Okay, so there's a couple different channels we can do here. MPSC, one shot, broadcast or watch. You know, we might be able to get away with a one shot because we should only be getting one and then I have to restart it anyways, I believe. Yeah, okay, so I just do channel one shot, channel like that. Okay, so I think that's going to be better. So we want a one shot channel. Ooh, is it Futures channel one shot or Tokyo Sync one shot? Tokyo Sync one shot. Channel. Okay, so that gives me a sender and receiver. You're yawning at me because, okay, so cannot infer types. Do I give this here? And the type. It's going to be a... What's my URL type? Okay, so we get the auth URL, but then I let the response URL equals URL parse. Okay, so I would love this to be just a URL that it parses and then gives me back. So nope. What am I doing? Where am I going? In library is fine. That's request URL. Where did I get this? Oh yeah, request URL. Okay. Okay, so request URL. Oh, I already had that in here. Never mind. Okay, so then you're happy. And then I want to send the sender to this. So we're going to give the code sender to our start server, which is upset. And then you are going to be, okay, so code sender is a one-shot channel, right? We have a code sender, which is a one shot. What exactly are you? You're just a sender. There. Okay, so it's a one shot sender with a URL in it, which you don't know what that is. I probably need to add in the very specific version of request that we have. Which is 012. Cargo add request at 012. Okay, so import that request. That's great. Now, nothing else is working there. Okay, that's fine. So on this function takes 0 arguments, but one was supplied. Wait. Now I'm taking an argument though. Oh, I forgot to save. That's why. Let's then also head back to auth. Get user token. I'm going to want to take in the receiver. This is the code receiver is a one-shot channel receiver with a URL in it. Get response URL takes in the code receiver too. Okay, so after we set the clipboard and we write this, I want to now wait. So let our response URL and I don't need to parse it anymore, but I need to grab this out of it. So we're going to do a code receiver. Now, there's a couple different, so TryRecV attempts to receive a message outside of the context of a task, does not schedule a task, wake up, or have any other side effects. Return value of none must be considered immediately stale, out of date, unless close has been called first. Now, is this going to halt? Is it going to actually just sort of block everything from continuing to run? Or is everything going to be fine? I don't know. It's not an await, so this might work for us. Okay, so context is getting response URL from server. Oh, but then we get an option, and that's the other thing is like it could be a none because nothing is sent on it. That's also a little bit unknown. Now, if I change this to like, I don't want this to be okay. I could okay or error this. Okay, so if I okay or error and then okay, just give a message. So we'll just do like missing auth URL. And then we have the response URL. Okay. Now, once I have the response URL, I don't need to grab you anymore. At this point, we can clear the clipboard. We have you. We get the Twitch parts from that, and then we return you. And what are you upset about? Cannot mutate immutable variable. Okay, so you need to be mutable. There's a blocking recv specifically for use in blocking code. I did not see that when I searched for recv. Does One Shot not have that? Because like this is the only recv that I see. I don't see a blocking at all. Now this is a Tokyo One Shot receiver. So maybe that's the problem? Okay, so you need to also take in the Tushoth parts. Okay, so you need to take in the code sender, code receiver. And you need to send in the code receiver here. Why are you mismatch types? Receiver URL and receiver URL have similar to names. Let's see, code receiver. Code receiver? Uh-oh. The problem isn't in here, is it? The problem is in here. Function defined here. Oh, I wonder if there's a trait that I'm missing. Oh, that must be what it is. Did you import one-shot receiver or something else? I thought I imported one-shot receiver, but yeah, okay, so use futures channel. So that's probably not what I want then, is it? Import Tokyo Sync, that one. Okay. That's the one I wanted. And for you, there it is. Blocking recv. Context. You don't need that. There. That's what I wanted. Okay, thank you for that, Skimmus. That works. So now we grab you. That's great. You don't need to be mutable anymore, apparently. Okay, so now in here, I'm not really doing anything besides just debugging. Hey, we got this. So let's try that again. Panicked. Okay, so starting auth server, authenticate to Twitch by putting this in my paste buffer. Thread main panicked at auth line 46. auth line 46, blocking rec v. Cannot block the current thread from within a runtime. This happens because a function attempted to block the current thread while the thread is being used to drive asynchronous tasks. Okay. So can't do that. Huh. Am I gonna need the asynchronous version of this and use async await? I'm guessing so, right? You want to spawn blocking the get response URL or make it async. I guess like here's what I've got going on. We have our Axum web server, and I'm running that in a spawn here. So I'm Tokio spawning that, and we're running catch-auth start server, and then that returns an asynchronous so that we get the join handle, but that should start running right away behind the scenes. And I am taking a one-shot channel and sending that to them. And this one shot is from where's my one shot? Tokio Sync, one shot. So do I want or need to make you the asynchronous type? I bet I need to make this the features, don't I? Version, as opposed to the non-features. And then make the other function, make this function async, which it already is. It's already in wait. What is the server doing? This is what the server is doing. So it's just an Axum web server. We're starting that up, running in there. I'm getting the sender passed in here. I want to then make that available and pass it into this function here, which then will send a message to it once we get that. That's the idea. So it's going to be just a really simple web server is the idea. So I'm guessing that this web server listens for something from Twitch. Yeah, so Twitch is gonna have a redirect that it calls, and so it sends a message back to slash to localhost port 8080 slash. That's it. And so I need to catch that on there, figure out the URL that's being passed to me, and then pass that in. So that's the idea. So I think, and then I want to take that and then pass it back to the main app. So I'm thinking this sender needs to not be sync. I'm thinking it needs to be the other type of thing, doesn't it? Because if we change this, I could do Tokyo. Let's see. I mean, there's a bunch of one shots. Okay, so there's no like async or something else channel for that. Okay. So let's see. I can't block the current thread, so I can't use blocking in here. I can't use blocking recv. We're gonna have to use something else. I'm just wondering if you simply need to call get response URL in the request handler rather than sending the URL over a channel. So I think there's two things that we're talking about here. In the Axum, absolutely yes, I can do that. But I need to get this over into the rest of the application separately. And that's what we're gonna like. How do I get that app from Axum to the manager itself? Now, if I try recv, okay. Unlike the poll method, try recv cannot fail. If no value has been sent, the current task will not be registered for future notification. That means that it'll just be a none and I'll never be able to try it again. But blocking, it panics if called within an asynchronous execution context, which unfortunately this is an asynchronous execution context. So that's going to be a thing. Let's try the okay. Let's try the other recv. Try recv. Okay, we get the context. We do that. That gives us the URL. You need to be mute again. UI. What's the tech stack? Okay, so the tech stack for this is I have Axum Rust running in a thread that's going to be capturing the URL passed back from Twitch. And it's a bunch of sort of like either shell scripts or Rust based sort of like little programs that we create to do all the other things. So it's mostly Rust, just pure Rust. So the only options are to make the function async and do the non-blocking recv, or spawn the runtime on a separate thread, which the other runtime is already spawned on a separate thread. So this one's on the main thread. So I think making this an async function is the best way to do it. Now, I can't do that. Is there another recv that I can do? Like, is there another channel or something that's going to work with this? Okay, so if we do that, the response URL, everything's going to be fine. No errors, no warnings. Okay, so what if I run you? Yeah, the channel was empty. Okay, so that's unfortunate. So when I create our channel, this is the wrong type of channel to create. Oh, receiver await? Let's see, where's my recv? So receiver. Oh. Okay. Await. Oh, I see. Okay, that's pretty cool. So that's like the equivalent of. That's the equivalent of a recv essentially, except it just awaits it. So if I run you now. Okay, authenticate to Twitch. So then I come over here, paste you in. Okay, that sent my browser back to localhost. Port 8080, but the rest of this didn't work. So I didn't get this tracing. Unless of course I don't have tracing set up properly. Here, let's leave that in here. If I do a print line, let's try that again. Oh, there it is. I just don't have tracing set. I guess like none of my things are showing because I don't have the right environment variable set up. Okay, whatever. I just won't use tracing. We'll be fine. Okay, so we get you. The code handler is called, now if what I might want to do is instead of like get code like this, what if I do an async? It's just a, is it a block or is it a, it's a closure or a block? I can't remember. It's an async closure. And then I want to async and move. And I can pass in the code sender into it now. And I want to grab what was the receiver or the getter or whatever it's called for getting the URL? You had it suggested. Yeah, get response URL. Which I forget how to get. Let's dive into that. An extractor for the URL. And I think that's it. I want to, let's see. There's Axum extract. I could, oh, maybe I have to get it from request. Gives you a whole request for maximum control. Okay, so if I just do request, so Axum accept request. Now, if we let the URL equals request dot returns a reference to the associated URI. Is it the URI? I want to say yeah, right? So here, give me the URI. Now, what type is the URI? That's probably not a request URL, isn't it? I want path and query, scheme string. I want everything. Give me the full thing. ToString. Okay. And then I want to parse it. So ToString, and then I want to we need to go find request. Okay, so URL parse, and then, okay, that gives me the input string. So we get that. I want to do a request URL parse that. How do I want to return this? I probably want, I could map the error to just do a some kind of, yeah, we're not going to send a message out with that. I wonder if I want to do something like if let okay. If let okay get the URL equals that. Then we're gonna grab you. Otherwise, if this fails, I want to eprint line. And we're gonna have to say failed to parse URL from Twitch. And then on your side, we have the URL. Let's go ahead and I guess we send this. So if I do a code sender send URL. Okay. Async closures are unstable. Does that not need to be an async closure like that? You do need to be an async closure. How would I get, how would I be able to get the sender into this function? Oh, and you're not returning anything. Is that, I mean, that should be okay, right? I semicolon you so that you're don't think anything weird is going on. Yeah, so async works except for the fact that async closures are unstable. Oh, to use an async block, remove that, but the problem is how do I get request in there? And if I put this back to using you, that works, and I can get the request here. Like that. We can grab you. But now, see, request input. What are you upset about? Mismatch types expected to stir, found a string. Okay, so I want you. Now, how do I get code sender in here? I can make it, okay, so an extension maybe? So code sender, okay, so if I do an extension, it was extension code sender is an extension sender URL. Okay, we get that. Lillian, hello. How are you doing today? Okay, so we get handler. You go away and let's see. Where were you? You're to there. Okay, so get oh, nope. Get to that. Okay, and then this is code sender like you. Let's see. Why are you upset? Oh, not code sender. Code oops. This is get code. There we go. Now you should be happy. So get with get code, trait bound, impl future. Yeah, shouldn't this just be async function? Get code. Function request body extensions. Oh, because I don't have an extension yet for this. So I need to add an extension in. So dot how do I need to remember how to add an extension? It's a response. You're doing quite well. Excellent. Well, that's good to hear. I'm doing pretty good. It's trying to get this server working, which now I need to remember how to. Oh, I'm in request. That's why. In Axum. That's what the problem is. I want extension here. Oh, layer extension. That's what it was. Layer. I'm missing the layer. So layer. And then we do extension. And then I put in the code sender in here. Like that. So now I should be able to extract you out. You want be on this side. Sort of. Okay, so get code future is not okay. Did I just forget how to do these? Are you supposed to? Yeah, your async functions. Okay. What did I do wrong with this? The order doesn't happen afterwards. The layer always happens afterwards, right? So we have route slash get code, and then you always have the layer after it, right? It's like route get that dot layer. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I know what your order you're talking about. I'm consuming the body in here, aren't I? Request consumes the body. Never mind. And it still doesn't like that, though. Now, okay, so I'm sending. Okay, layer's also yelling at me. Oh, the trait bound one-shot center clone is not satisfied. Ooh, uh-oh. So I can't do this because clone isn't added in for it. All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to arc it. We're going to have to arc it. Just in case you aren't aware as well, the Axum debug handler macro is great for figuring out these type of things. Oh, you know what? I don't think I ever played with that. Yeah. No, arc is fine. And that's all fine here. We're all good with that. Let's go ahead and wrap. So we'll do an arced code sender. Arc. I'm gonna guess also I could just do that here. So I mean arc is it ARC or arc? Yeah, it's ARC. Arc new passing like that. Import you. Okay, so that's great. And now get code. Okay, so extension. This is going to be a sender. So this is going to be an arc. Like that. Okay, so that gives me a code sender like that. And then cannot move out of an arc. Moves because okay, I don't want to move out of the arc. I want to wait. It's not just arc. I need an arc and mutex, an arc mutex. The mutex goes in the arc, or it's mutex goes in the arc. It's like an RC ref cell, right? Ref cell goes in the RC. So arc new and then mutex new. Okay, so then we have the arc mutex. So I need to get it out is it lock that gets me the thing? Because lock gets me the interior. Acquires a mutex, blocking a current thread until it is able to do so, which is fine. I'm okay with blocking a current thread. So if I lock, let's hold on. Let's try this again. Okay, so we've got the URL. I want to grab the interior, so then I want to lock it, right? So this is going to be our sender is going to be equal to our code sender. Now I could try lock. If the lock could not be acquired at this time, then error is returned. Other a guard is returned. Otherwise, I mean, either way, it should be fine because this is the only thing that's attempting to grab it. So we're good to go. Let's see, results. I want to. I'm not returning anything at all, so we're just gonna go ahead and expect. And we're just gonna say, hey, we're crashing hard. If this is unable to obtain code sender lock. Okay, so I got the guard, and then I believe I can just get inside that. So I can just do sender.send. Yeah, sender.send our URL. You need to be mutable. Oh, cannot move out of. Not trying to do move. Wrap it in an option and take it. Wait, wrap what in an option? Cannot move out of dereference. Mutex guard. Move occurs because value is type. One-shot sender which does not implement the copy trait. Yeah, where would the option go? Yeah, because I just want to send it once. Like this thing only happens ever once, and that's it. We can use one of the other senders and receivers, and that's fine too. Like this entire code, the entire idea of it is that we just get one, and then everything's done. Oh, I need to take it out of the mutex, so it's take instead of lock. Okay. Is there a take? Let's see. What are my options here? Oh, consume this mutex, returning the underlying data. I could do that. I could just do inner into inner. Oh, I see what you mean. Arc mutex option sender. Oh, okay. So we're wrapping it here when we create the arc. So when we, let's see, where is this? Create arc new, mutex new, option. So then it becomes a sum this. So sum you. Okay. And we have our option there. Okay. Then I can, oh, because I take from the option. Okay. So sender. Oh, but there's no, let's see. What do I figure? I have the arc mutex, so I want to. I can replace what was there with a none. Right. So I can, let's see. So I need to can't lock. How do I get access through the mutex? Do I still need to lock it? And then I take it? So I don't see a... I don't see that. So like code sender, take isn't an option. Yeah, okay. So I have to lock it. Okay, so I lock the mutex, which gets me a guard. Let's just unwrap because why not? And then we can take this. Mutex guard, sender. Okay, hold on. Why are you... Okay, so I lock the code sender, which returns a result. I unwrap that result to try to get at sender option URL is not an iterator. The option's in a wrong place in the argument type. Oh, where was I supposed to put the option? Also, Japfo, hello. Is it around a mutex? It's outside of sender. Hold on. So here's what I have. I have an arc, mutex, option, sender. So that's where it is. It's right outside of sender. Where should the option be? Git code, extension, option, sender. Wait. So are we saying that we don't need an arc anymore? Yeah, I do need it. Okay, that makes sense. The option, the example you gave didn't have any of that, like the arc stuff. So I have no idea where you mean to put the option in there still. I mistyped the type in the function signature. Okay. So in here we have arc mutex. Oh, you're right. I did. Okay. So there we go. Okay, so we have that. So I lock, then I take you. That gives me an option sender. We can unwrap you again, which gets me you, and then I can sender send, and we'll just do another unwrap because we love unwraps here. And that should work, maybe, possibly. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, okay, I get that now, Skimmis. I couldn't tell in my mind because I have that in like two different places and I had no idea. But yeah, what we need is we need the line highlighter that we used to have in VS Code. That would be amazing. Yeah, just slap those unwraps on there. No, nothing more to see. They're like band-aids. It's perfect. Okay, I authorize. Code handler called failed to parse URL from Twitch. So we get this. Cool. So request URL parse failed. So I need to know what that is. So let's just toString that, and then we'll print line. Let's see. I guess we just got the URI, right? I'm getting the URI because I need to convert it from one to another, right? Is it actually, it's the wrong kind of URI, I think. Because I need a request URI and I'm getting a request URI. It might expose some secrets. I mean, it will allow somebody to obtain a token code using this. So yeah, this is not great. Both are URLs from the URL crate, right? Is it? I don't know. Here, let's find out from the documentation. So this is want the extractor for the request body. Okay, so extractor request, I want to, where are you? Huh. Because I am in there. URI. Okay, so I get the URI. This URI is a HTTP URI. No, so it's the wrong type of URI. The URI you want is probably in the body of the request, not request URI. I mean, I want this entire thing. I want all of this. Like, it'd be nice if it could just give me the entire thing. Can I show an example of what you get from Twitch? Yeah, I can write that out. So, can you see the comments just fine? Is it too dim? Being something like, all right, so it's going to be HTTP / localhost 8080 code equals, and then a bunch of stuff, and scope equals a bunch of stuff. Well, actually, that's going to be more like specifics, like channel, blah, blah. Then, let's see, we get all those. And then and state equals a bunch of stuff. And that's where I'm getting. So I need the entire thing so I can get a request, a request. So REQWEST as opposed to a HTTP request URI. That's what I want, is to parse with request whatever, like the equivalent of this from the URL. That's what I want. Avtre, hello. How are you doing today? I am making a little web server that's gonna be sort of like running in a thread as part of a stream manager. So that way, when I request to go get a token from Twitch, it can automatically grab that. So I don't need to copy and paste URLs into the, into a little terminal like this. It just automatically grabs it. Naming not confusing at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Who's on request? Okay, so let's see. What do we want to do? I was hoping I can get this part done before I would close up the stream. So let's see. There was a network error. Twitch's dashboard is like having network errors, which is always nice to see. However, YouTube dashboard says everything's fine, so I'm gonna go with that one. Now, I can grab all these individual things and just build out my own, but that seems pretty silly. Now, my guess is that this URL is not what I think that it is. Like the toString is probably not right. Now, maybe there's something else that I can get. And you were suggesting that maybe I can find it from body. So if we come back to Axum, so if I get request body, no, but that's the body of the request, and I want the URL of the request. I don't think that I can get that from the body. I think I have to do this from URI. Now, that gives me here. Now for toString, yeah, it just converts it to a string. Now what did you do for this? Okay, it just runs a formatter on it. Oh, this is just, oh, wait, this is Rustlang. It's not where I want to go. What's the endpoint you're trying to get the URI from? My own endpoint, but I need to get the URL that is being hit. So I guess like the endpoint is I'm hitting Twitch, and they are add in progress. I'll respond when we get back. Oh, you think I'm just getting slash back? Oh. Huh. That seems weird that I wouldn't be getting everything. Isitsu, you're a subscriber. You don't get ads anyways. Oh, okay. Wait, it expired? It still shows in chat that you're a subscriber for me, though. Huh. That's weird. Well, thank you for that. Are you done? I think the ads are done. Okay, anyways, to answer the questions before. Okay, so the endpoint that we're trying to get from, we basically, it's Twitch responds from with our callback email, address, our callback URL, and our callback URL sends us to HTTP, just localhost port 8080 /. And so we're thinking that maybe it's not giving me everything, it's just giving me everything after the slash, possibly. Which I really only do care about this. So now if I take, but I can build that out, can I? So we have this I don't care about this URI. So if I do this again, let's see, I want to, and then I might need to format this. So let our URL, just to keep them separate like this, let's format to put everything together. Luigi, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing today? And how was your stream? I mean, so if I do something like that, what are you all upset about? Oh, it's an option scheme, doesn't implement display. I love all the unwraps. They're making me very happy today. What can possibly go wrong with this? It's the lowest energy unwraps. Okay. So if I grab you and then I throw you into this URL, now how do you feel? Okay. Now let's see if this works. Wait, they all ran? Is it all because they're in one go here? Okay, so thread Tokyo runtime worker called option unwrap on a none value. Catch auth lib line 34. Yep. Unwrap. So I did not realize this. If you have multiple unwraps on the same line, they all unwrap at the same time. Cool. Well, that's fun. Wouldn't it not even show the rest of the stuff running? Wait, those are retries? Oh, it retried multiple times. I did not realize that. Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, and I guess it does make sense. They're the same column. So it is just this first one. Okay, fine. I was getting excited because like maybe I learned something new that we can exploit with Rust, but no. Okay, so fun. Why are you the way you are? I sort of feel that request URI is not doing what I want it to do. I don't think I have a choice anymore. I think what I need to do is debug the URI. And I'm going to have to run this in another terminal window. Okay, so I'm on Twitch events listener. This should be fine. So if I cargo run you over here. Oh, immediate panic. Called result unwrap on an error value authenticating with Twitch. Huh, panicked on main 22. Oh, wait, because it's still running. That's why. Yeah, I think I might have to do that. Okay, so Okay. Actually, you know what? Okay, so I am getting everything except the HTTP. Local. Okay, so if I do HTTP localhost, so if I just do URL to string, so I want format. Some more jank here. I just want HTTP localhost 8080, and then it starts with that, right? So then if I just do that, maybe that'll work. I think we're good to go. I think it's working. So now if we send a message on Twitch, I think we actually see the message being sent. So if I say something like, yeah, okay, everything's working as expected now. So we have successfully done it. Okay, so that's great. Let's go ahead and clean this up before we close out for the day. So we've got you there. Let's see, what else do we have? We have a bunch of warnings. That does not need to be mutable. We're not using time zone or UTC here. Okay, can I do this thing? Remove all the unused imports, which you did not do at all. Cool, thank you. Okay, no errors, no warnings. We had, okay, so running the Twitch chat, Inventor, let's see, blah, blah, blah. I do have this debug right there. I don't need you. Oh, and then 46. Okay, I think that was the same one. See, we had the chrono time and the sum time. Chrono time and time. And then we have our chat message there like that. I think we're good to go. Running Twitch events listener, starting auth server to catch response. Okay, I don't need the code handler called. I need that. Okay, so you grab the thing and then you send that over and then things start working. Okay, excellent. And I don't remember Skimmis or Asitsu. I might be extracting it myself, but it might also need the full URL. It's been a little while since we added that function in. But okay, so now looking in here, auto login with Axum server. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Is a thing, which is great. Which means we can start working on these things and then have a much faster iterations for everything in the future, which is going to be great. I'm looking forward to that quite a bit. So with that being said and done, I am going to go off and do a little bit of laundry and get ready for my parents to visit, which is happening later this week. And there's a bunch of stuff we need to do. So with that, have a great rest of your day, everyone. And I will see you tomorrow for some more game dev. We're going to do Asteroids tomorrow on Tuesday. So with that, see ya. Bye.